That you slept with the devil.
Right.
Were you sleeping with the Messiah?
Yeah, no, yeah. No, who am I sleeping with? I don't really sleep with anybody this season, I don't think. In the season finale. But Mom and I do. I know, Mazikeen, everybody, boy, the fans really want that, don't they? But we are both, Linda is strictly, is not that she doesn't support anyone's right to love whoever they love. She supports love is love, but she's more inclined to date men, I think. She does have a type. But she does do a little dance with Mom in our season finale. So, in our next 5 episodes, she and Mom tangle a little bit. So.
That's not a metaphor.
No. They get a little, Linda's after, Charlotte's after her, for some information. So they kind of start to work together a little bit. She needs her help. Yeah.
Kind of a fun dynamic, though, since you've been able to interact with pretty much everyone else now.
Right.
As far as our main supernatural being.
Right, and I know that Mom is Mom, that she's the goddess of all creation. So it's interesting.
Well, you made your way through hell with Lucifer, and then purgatory, essentially.
Yeah.
So we jumped to the Messiah question, but you end up with Mom at some point.
I know.
Going straight to the top.
I know, I really do. And then
you're sleeping your way through the afterlife.
Yeah. And then also we meet Dad. We meet God.
That's right. I can't wait for that.
Yeah. Timothy Amundsen is amazing.
I was hoping for Ed Asner.
I know. That would have been so good. I wish George Burns had still been around. I would have loved to. We had all kinds of ideas for God, but ended up being like the best choice. For a while, we were thinking we were all wanting John Cleese, so he'd be like a British, whatever. But then, Timothy Amundsen ended up being perfect.
Have you considered any backlash since you've casted God the Father? In essence, because theologically you're never supposed to depict him.
Right. Well, it's interesting. You'll have to see what happens with that.
Because before people see anything, they freak out. So.
Oh, always, and we love that. That's great. It's great. It's a little provocative, yeah. But no, it's. I don't know if people have just figured out that I'm not a Trump supporter, and that also I'm. That they can't really say negative things to on my feed, like as far as social media goes. I think I just don't really respond, but I haven't had any negative stuff about casting God. So.
What would a family session with Mom, Dad, Lucifer, what Linda facilitating a family session be like?
It would be, first of all, Linda would be her mind would be the most blown out of all of them. But I think it would be more enlightening for Linda. Like, she's like, to be able to get them all in the same room is pretty great. So it would be great. But the thing is about that family is it's just like any other dysfunctional family. They all have their histories and things that they don't want to, the grudges and the histrionics where they've held things they've held things against each other for, we always say years, but for, since the beginning of time.
Some theological questions there about how creation was made.
Yeah. Like, I love when Mom says, well, I don't have to tell you about the Big Bang, when you're where they were created, so. But yeah.
Linda is pretty much the only one who is, as we call it in the season, she's in on it. Because even Chloe doesn't really know, even though she has been told, to her face a number of times.
Right.
So how does that feel for Linda, or how do you convey that so that you realize that nobody else really knows, but they know and you know?
Right.
And you have to play it out as if this is
Well, it's she's definitely, we wanted her to be really like the audience, how the audience is feeling, like how you would feel if you found out that the devil really existed and God really existed, and there were angels and demons, and so she's navigating it as best she possibly can. But so there's real moments when she's talking to them and she has to step outside of herself for a second and say, okay, wait, I'm just trying to keep it all together here. But what's great is that they help her, like Maze and Tom and I'm gonna do. They're very big on, remember, just treat me like you would any other person that isn't a demon or that isn't. Yeah.
Now, since the show is very, very well put together, especially theologically and how accurate it is, how does it change your views or enhance your views regarding religion and theology?
Well, I think the thing that has stuck out the most for me is that I think the thing that has stuck out the most for me, and that I believe, I'm trying to word this like carefully, that I wholeheartedly support, is this notion that the devil doesn't make us do anything. It's like when people say I was possessed or whatever. I don't believe that. I do believe we have the choice, and that our choices are what put us in hell. And wherever you believe hell is, I believe it's here on earth, and we create it here. Like we're living, like the just choices we make. Like when we feel like we're in hell, I feel like that's hell. When you're caught, between a rock and a hard place, that's solidified for me. A lot more of that, and I feel like it's a benevolent, ultimately a benevolent world, I feel like. So this, I don't know how much, the stuff that I have personally issues with is how angry Tom is at God, all the time. But then the way that I reason that out is, oh, well, I'm not God's immediate family. So it's fine. He can have whatever issues he has with God, and I can have my own belief. So,
You guys.
yeah.
Thank you.
You guys, thanks so much.